33 degrees of knowledge, and he built a civilization.
Right.
What is the meaning of civilization? The 17th degree with inside the 1 through 40 says the meaning of civilization is one having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, refinement, and is not a savage in pursuit of happiness. So you mean to tell me a savage can build a civilization and live in prosperity and happiness?
Might want to sit your food down. Sit on the car because you got it like tilted sideways.
He most definitely can. He most definitely can if he can keep 85% of the people blind, deaf, and dumb, and poison animal eaters, and not knowing their true origin in the world and believing that which they do not know what.
It did.
Yeah.
And easily led the
The
wrong
wrong direction, but hard as hell to lead in the right.
direction.
Know what I'm saying?
So as long as we're deceived, he can live in happiness. He
That's
can
peace.
live off of the mind of the original man and keep the original man blind to who he is.
Yeah.
So what you
So
do-
in order for us to pursue that, then we have to wake up and know who we are, and then be on that mission of building the kingdom that we can live in peace.
So did they receive more gold?
Who?
Then they receive in their own land.
No.
The-
Now cipher, the trader
trader
disappeared and there was no one left to speak their language. Then what happened? They wanted to go back home but couldn't swim 9,000 miles.
Sure
So
did.
now when you dealing with 9 that's born and the womb of your old earth, it takes 270 days for a fetus to grow. So when you're dealing with the womb of the triple stages of darkness, I like to say blackness, because darkness is a state of confusion. Blackness is the beginning and the essence of all life. The beginning with no ending, because knowledge has no beginning and no ending point. I learned that from you back in '92.
The enlightener right here, man.
When you're born into the world, you could say that the woman produces knowledge, but when you're born in the world, you're born in the world knowing nothing. You're like a blank sheet of paper. And then all what you see around you is what you should be studying.
True it is.
That's peace. That's peace.
I mean, when he said knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that Master Fard Muhammad is the knowledge, Elijah Muhammad the wisdom, and Father the understanding, I could agree with that from, I guess, their school of thought's perspective, the nation of gods and earths, and versus like if the nation of Islam, where you may say the knowledge is Master Fard Muhammad or the wisdom be the messenger, and the understanding would be the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
No, I don't say that. I say that Master Fard Muhammad is the knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding. And anything that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad received and Minister Farrakhan received is from him. There's no God but Allah.
Okay.
But Allah, don't the legend say that Allah is the black man, so there's no
Don't say,
little
say
God
black
and
man
no
or
big
black.
God,
You'll
we
say
all
black,
Allah?
you'll say black man or black men.
That's peace. No, that's peace. But we have to look into the understanding of that first degree, that scoot the Roman again. Who is the original man? It's not saying past tense or present, it's dealing present tense that we're dealing with. Who is the original
And then you
man?
have to go back to how often do we recite, we renew our history.
Every 25,000 years,
So
a year
we're
every
not talking
mile.
about who was the original man 25,000 years ago or 15,000 years ago. Well, that civilization, that was gone.
Because at one particular period
And
of
now
time,
you got another civilization in that 6,000 year dispensation of time
right,
when
'cause that
you
was
had
a
a vacuum in that time.
Yeah, it was a vacuum
Right,
in that time.
right,
Right.
right.
In the year 9,000, with the grafting of the devil.
But now
Yeah,
who is originating this new civilization that's coming in? As the Bible deals with that 6,000 year period, after that 6,000 years, say, behold, he makes all things
All
new.
things new.
Yeah,
Indeed,
yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
You know,
So
But-
I mean, but let me ask Brother Shaun too, because you said that you was a nation or
at
came
one
up.
point in time,
Right.
I was under brother Captain Shaun Muhammad at one time.
Okay.
One of his young little FOI soldiers in Richmond Academy.
Okay.
Yeah, that-
we was talking about the Muslim God thing,
Yeah.
and you said that
I
we was
never
talking
heard
about
of that
that.
until I
Right.
got out the penal, and you the first Muslim God brother I ever met. I knew about Muslims, but I ain't never met a Muslim God.
So is this brother right here, Brother Shaun? Is he a Muslim?
He's a Muslim. He's one
Is
of the
is he God too?
He's also God.
So how did you never hear about the Muslim gods?
But not as an organization called Muslim
No, but I mean,
God.
it's not even really
You know
not
what I'm saying?
even really an organization.
That's what we try to make knowledge go
Right.
into the cipher,
Right.
so that because I've had a lot of gods tell me, yo, peace God, I bomb on him, Lord, because I don't think that's right and exact. They getting our degrees, putting the lessons together, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, ain't he an original man? And if he's an original man, then he's my brother. As long as he ain't got no she-devil up on his arm, I'll build with him.
Yeah, true indeed.
You see what I'm
True
saying?
indeed.
Some of you brothers still running around here saying that the black man is God and that you the supreme being and that you the master over all things that exist, but can't put dope down, can't put liquor down, can't put alcohol.
We was just talking about that.
You know, alcohol
They
and weed
become ruled. The devil
destroys
civilization begins to
your-
rule over them.
Yeah,
They have
basically.
a lot of people that quote the lessons, but they don't look up the definitions of the words.
of the word.
Right.
Now, to my knowledge, to my knowledge, right?
Being, then you should look up that word supreme.
They got
Right,
the supreme
right,
being.
right,
But
right.
right now,
We
now,
are the
now,
supreme being when it comes to all of the rest of the creation that's on the planet.
Right,
now,
right,
if
right.
you
Everything
do
else
the
is made
knowledge
to
to this,
serve
do the
man,
knowledge to
but
this. I
to be
brought
the
this up to the
supreme-
God earlier. I said, how could you call marijuana? And I hope some of the guys are listening to this. How could you call marijuana equality? What's equal about something that's gonna have you staring at a refrigerator for a few hours and you don't know what kind of chemicals they put up in? Don't you know that weed has over 280 different chemicals in it? Now the fresh plant, before it's brought over here on the boat, it's natural. So don't give me that smoky shit from doggone Friday that it comes from the earth, Craig.
Well, you know, Muslim gods or brothers in the Nation of Islam, we don't really smoke like that anyway. But no, but I just wondered, the reason why I just asked that question, I just wonder, because that's like a lot of confusion. It's like, brothers, like, where does Muslim God come from? And all we're saying as 5%ers is that we were always Muslim gods. The Honorable
Now,
Elijah
if you
Muhammad was a
get
Muslim
into the
god.
understanding-
Hold on. Master Fard Muhammad was a Muslim god. The brothers that are in the Nation of Islam, they're Muslim god. They may not go around and say we're Muslim gods, or they just refer to themselves basically as
What the
Muslim.
13th degree in the English.
But if you ask, but he'll tell you, I'm a Muslim god. I'm a Muslim and I'm a god.
What the 13th degree in the English C lesson say?
Where do black people come
What?
from? Let's ask that question. Where do black people come from?
Where do black people come from?
Yes.
From
The origin of the black man.
The origin of the black man came from Allah.
All right, so we all gods.
Well, every
True
black
indeed.
man is
No
God.
matter what we call ourselves, we are all God, children of the Most High God.
Right.
But we might be
Even,
lost
even
to
the
the knowledge
ones,
of
even the
ourselves.
ones that wear dress, they God.
I mean, well, you know,
That's
I don't.
You have a process.
They're black.
at the end
They're
of-
black people.
They're
They're
black
black males.
But
Not
you
even
know, they
black
still
men,
original
but you
people,
know,
though.
you
have a
know,
process
you got to
that's
develop
after
into
the
God.
end after the end of the Bible or the Holy Quran, you have a process, and in that process is called the Day of Resurrection. And so we were put to sleep. We were dead. I don't care what we call ourselves today.
dead
At
for
one time we were
379
dead. That's a
years.
no-no.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now some of us have resurrected before others have waken up, and our duty now is to wake everybody else up, not to condemn them, because at one time we was in the same condition.
Same, yeah.
So
But that's
our
supreme
mission,
peace.
our
And-
job is to keep coming after our people, trying to teach them the truth. And our supreme wisdom is say that we don't have no time, a lot of time for rusty locks.
Right.
But it should be at the time with 17 million. He said, Master Father Muhammad said it was 17 million keys. That means there's a key for
to
every lock.
unlock the rest of the mind.
So our job is to now try to find the lock and then find the key that fits that lock and open that lock.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and so
Now,
that
this
takes.
brother thought that
That's-
wasn't going to come out the bill.
No.
I went to Philadelphia to go visit my earth, and then the brother, yo, you just disappeared on me. I was like,
Yo, you
Yeah.
know how many brothers in the Nation of Gods and Earth tell me that they gonna meet up with me, and then when I come there and I'm there,
what's
they
the knowledge
scared
degree
to
in the 1
build.
through 14? Have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless to whom or what?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
my word is my bond, and my bond is my life, and I give my life before my word shall fail.
A lot of God's word have failed, Lord. Their
The
words
whom or
have
what?
failed because they said, yeah,
He
we'll
just
sit
asked a good
down.
question. He said, what the whom or what mean?
Whom and what mean?
To whom or what means, that means to like
Regardless to whom or what.
regardless to whom or what. I would say
Whom is the person you're making an excuse of
Right,
about why you didn't do it?
So that
And
means
what
that, like,
is
the individual that asked me the question,
There shouldn't be nobody that get in your way, and nothing, no circumstance should come up.
unless I'm in the air on the plane, other than that, that's the only excuses to the what.
True indeed. But yeah, that's the only reason why I bring that up, because a lot of guards have told me, yo, I'll meet up and build, God, I'll meet up and build. Yeah, we can build. But when I'm like, yo, it was always something. So that's why that last time when I hit you, and you was like, yo, I got to shoot the Philly road. And it was like at the last minute you talk, and I'm like, damn, I've been building with the guard all week, and he now telling me this. I'm like, so, you know, that's my bad. I apologize for that, for putting you in that boat with the other ones.
Like, me and the guard, boy, we had to go back to back. You know what I'm saying? Get money orders, look at the plane flight rights up to Philadelphia and all that, the third. You know what I'm saying? We have to always got to make. You was in the back of my mind, but when I got back, I was so goddamn tired. I wasn't even trying to talk to nobody.
I feel you.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Universal truth, what is his own true self? His own true self is a righteous Muslim.
Right.
Are there any Muslims other than righteous? I beg your pardon, I've never heard of one. And I peace at that. Protons, electrons, cause explosions.
All right, God, I'm going to let you go, man. It was good building with you. Matter of fact, what was your name again, Lord?
Lord Knowledge, Victorious, Revolution, God Allah. Y'all know me because half of y'all probably don't block me.
True indeed, true indeed. Hey, we going to link up again, God. Good build, man.
Knowledge.
Peace to the God.